better do this. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, so very, very happy to have you. If you're a first-time listener, a very special welcome to you, and, well, why not become part of the family? Yeah, we call it the noise here at Galaxy, and I tell you, why not sub, thumb, and bell? Simple, right? Bell notifications when we have important people, much like today's international artist, and believe me, he's a very good friend. He even came to this town with Miss Leslie. Got to say hi to Miss Leslie as well. We're talking to Barry Lefroy from the band Lefroy, coming out of Alabama. Sub, you know what to do with that, right? Subscribe, become part of this family. We'd love to have you on board. And the thummy thing, yeah, get epileptic with it. You know me. Go on, like us a lot. Tell you what, let's kick it off. Joining us live today is Barry Lefroy from the band Lefroy. Here's 5 Days in May here at Galaxy. So that gives us a couple of minutes, my friend.
Good. Leslie really knocked it out of the park on 5 Days in May.
Yeah. Well, it's the last one we got from you. We haven't played it for a minute, to be honest with you. But I don't think we really did get to talk about it that much.
No, we had, I think, a scheduling conflict.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
So,
oh, well.
I think that's why production has thrown it in there, is that we need to come up to speed on that one. And, of course, knocking, well, that's where it all started. And, I mean, production, my lady who dresses me thought it might be relevant.
Thank you. I appreciate that, too. Yeah.
And then we're going to talk about Bad Company. Now, believe me, I've heard some, bro, we get a lot of submissions, especially people who do covers, right? And we're very, very choosy about covers because, some of them, let's not bugger eyes around, some of them are absolute crap, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Others, they do it justice, but not quite what we're looking for. And then there's Barry Lefroy, who comes along with Bad Company. Of course we're going to put that in. That is good work, my friend. It really is. So
thanks, brother. Thank you.
We'll have a chat about that. How's Paul, by the way?
Paul's great. We met last week, and we're going to meet again next week in California. And we're putting together our new catalog of songs that we're getting ready to record. And it's going to be exciting. There's some really, really cool stuff.
Very, very cool. Pass on love and respect from us, won't you?
What's that?
Pass on love and respect to him for us.
I will.
Nice. And Barry Jr., how's he going?
Perhaps next time we can have him join us.
There's a good idea. That's a great idea. It'd be good to catch up with him again.
I lost you.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Can't hear you.
Can't hear me? Oh dear. No, hold on. Let me see here. Can you hear me now?
No, I can.
No, it happened.
I don't know. It turned itself off.
Yeah, no good.
Pass on love and respect to Paul for us, will you?
I will. What I was saying, perhaps in the future he can join us on one of these video calls.
Absolutely. It'd be good to catch up with him again. Really will be. So we've got about 1 minute and 18 minutes 16 to go. So for everybody, honestly, Miss Leslie and Barry came to this town and literally checked us all out. We went off and had many meals together and had a lot of fun. Especially one of the most memorable things was coming back from Philip Rudd's restaurant with Barry and Leslie. I'm sitting in the back and we're going around corners and they got their hands as Barbara's driving. I thought it was hilarious.
Oh, when I went to my place, yeah. Well,
the old roller coaster thing.
I'm just so used to driving that I can do it 100k now.
Anyway, let's do it. And one of the other things I remember was, is it safe to pump your own gas? Yeah.
Here it is. Yeah.
That's right. You're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and today we're catching up with, well, let's call it royalty of Galaxy's indie artists. Believe me, we've known Barry Lefroy from the band Lefroy for quite a while now, to be very, very honest. It's been great having Barry, not only here in this town, but having his music as well. So welcome back to Galaxy, Barry.
Thanks, Grant. It's wonderful to be with you and Barbara and the Galaxy family. And hi, everybody. Thanks for having me.
Absolute pleasure, Barry. Now, Lefroy, tell me a little bit about the history of Lefroy. Let's cover that for our fans straight away so that they understand who and what Lefroy is.
Lefroy is besides being a band name, it's a concept in music as to how we're going to do it. You know, we started out with the idea that we didn't want to be cornered with one style of music. We wanted something that we could rock, sometimes with a twang, but I wanted to be able to have music that we could and get out to all different age groups and all different people. So I believe that music is one of the greatest things that we have to communicate with everybody and that we can have in common. And so we wanted that. Also, the objectives were with the Lefroy project is that we want, when we do finally hit, we want it so that it's going to be a big production, lots of orchestration, and we keep adding new twists and curves into everything we do.
You know, I absolutely love that. I really, really do. Now, we opened up the show 5 days in May. Now, we haven't had a chance of being able to talk about this. We've been playing it for a couple of years now. It's been a little while since we've caught up. So I think it would be remiss of me if I didn't say, Barry, tell me all about this track.
5 days in May, it's something that was written and we sat there and we thought, well, we need to do this. But then I thought the perfect voice for it would be my wife, Leslie. And we got into the studio with it, and Leslie just knocked it out of the park. And we did so great with that song. We're like number 31 on the Billboard charts. It's just beautiful. And with it too, we kind of still had a touch of a twang to it, but it was more adult contemporary and more rock than it was anything where it went towards country. But it was one of the twists and curves that we like to do as a Lefroy band. And Leslie's been starring on a few of our great roles that we've done. And between that and, of course, our Walking on Sunshine, our version of that, we kind of, it's hard to do, but we actually increased the tempo just a bit on it, added a little bit more orchestration on, but that's good. But back to 5 Days of May, it's just a beautiful song, and it hits home with so many people.
Absolutely. Got to agree with you, my friend. I really, really do. Now, I'm wearing your shirt for a particular reason today. It's not just because I'm being joined by Barry Lefroy and the Lefroy Band, but Bob Dylan did a song way back in the years, and of course the Lefroy Band covered this particular track. Now, I have heard some versions of this that I would prefer to forget. You know, what's heard can't be unheard sometimes, and, well, when we first came into the picture with Lefroy, we were promoting Knocking. So I think it would be very, very appropriate of me if I said, you know, there's a very, very special twist to this particular version, isn't there, Barry?
There is, and we sat there, and a few things about it. There was a lot of, if anybody gets a chance to see our video from Knockin', please do. It's pretty awesome. But we actually were changing it so much to what we did and making it kind of more of a positive end as opposed to what Bob Dylan. Now, I love Bob Dylan. I love his work. I know who cannot love Bob Dylan. And we had to get his approval to actually get the rights for what we did for our video and that. And he actually, he said kudos. He liked it. And we're so honored to have that. Um, but it's my son who sings vocals on that, Barry Joseph Lefroy II. And what we did, what was kind of different, and when we did it, it was like a no-no. Like we added a little bit of rap in it, and a lot of people were sitting there and saying, "Well, I don't know," and it was great. We'd sit there, and I'd catch some of the comments. There's one video thing on Facebook that's called "I Love Classic Rock," and we got 450,000 views on that. And I answered a lot of the comments. And I remember one guy saying, I'm in my 50s and I'm not real fond of the rap. And I explained to him, he says, well, not just say that. My 15-year-old son loves it, and we do get to listen to the song together. And that's our objectives. Again, we want music that brings people together. And if you could sit there and listen to a song with your grandmother and listen to it with your son at the same time, and your grandson or granddaughter, that's wonderful. And that's what we want. We want to bring people together.
I love that. I really, really do. And you know something, Barry? This was where it all started here at Galaxy for Lefroy. How you feeling, Barry? Are you okay?
I'm doing great.
Nice. Let me just find that. Do you have the SPCA over there?
What's that?
Do you have the SPCA over there?
SPCA for animals?
Yeah, cruelty, prevention of cruelty to animals.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We do here too. And in the news this morning, I noticed that our SPCA is having an argument with our government.
Really?
Yeah, it doesn't happen
What's the
often.
argument?
Well, it's over round bales of hay.
Over round bales of hay?
Yeah.
Why? Because they're not getting a square meal?
That's exactly right.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So true.
Sorry,
though.
Grant. I saw that one.
Yeah, I thought you might.
You and I have been around a little while, so yeah.
Exactly. Here's one for you though.
Oh, yes.
The other couple of weeks ago we had King's birthday weekend, right? We get a long weekend, and my mate from Tauranga, which is one of our closest major cities, about an hour and a half away, says, come over for a couple of days, let's catch up, have a few beers and relax. And well, I did. And we get over there and he sits there and he says, have you ever seen one of these self-drive cars? And I says, no, I've heard of them. I've seen them on Facebook, right? He says, oh, okay, well, shall we go and have a look at one? There's a place downtown that's demonstrating them over the weekend. We're having a car show. And I went, yeah, let's go and have a look at it. So we went down there and we're talking to the sales rep, how much and da-da-da-da-da. And the guy says, are you interested? I says, well, it depends. Can we take it for a drive? We've got to take it for a test drive before I make a comment. He goes, yeah, sure, no worries. So we get into this thing, out onto the street, and he says, just tell it where you want to go. I says, well, that's difficult, right? And he goes, why? I says, well, okay. And I said, what do I talk to? He goes, just talk to the steering wheel if you must talk to something, all right? And I went, okay. So I says, car, take me somewhere I haven't been before. Took me to the morgue.
Grant. What are we going to do with you? Well,
the car had the right idea, I think.
I miss you, brother. I look forward to getting back down there again.
Absolutely. We're going to have to get you over in India.
Yeah.
And that's not too far away, to be very honest with you. We've got a lot of things in place now, right? And all we're waiting for now is the nod and we're off.
Just the letter.
Yeah. Then we got to apply for a visa.
Yeah.
But then we're out of here. So it's not too far away. So we'll keep you informed. You'll have to come over for the opening of the station.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice. I'd be curious to see, India. Of course, it'd be great to see you guys too.
Yeah.
But be curious to see India.
It's an interesting place. It really is.
Yes.
Anywho, we got Bad Company next, brother.
Can't hear anything.
That's right. You're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and today we're talking to royalty, really, in the music industry here at Galaxy, and we're talking to Barry Lefroy from the band Lefroy, coming out of Alabama. And well, it's been a minute, so we better do this. Better go run down through the usual questions, literally. Now, Barry, as a fan, how do we get hold of you? Are you on Facebook? Are you on Instagram? Are you a talker? But more importantly, do you respond?
Oh, all the time, constantly. And I look forward to communicating with everybody. I love people who reach out. I love to respond.
Very cool. Now, let's put it this way. Do you have a merch store? How do we buy a cap, a koozie, and a guitar pick?
Well, we got to straighten out our merchandising, and we're doing some changes on that. Paul and our manager, Chris, we're working through some of that over the next month. I have some new details for you on that. And Grant, I'll get back to you on that.
Nice. Believe me, we would love to be able to pass on to our absolutely wonderful viewers and listeners of Galaxy and of Gas how to be able to buy some merch. Believe me, I've had somebody already asking me, I think Rob, yeah, out of North Carolina, is asking how we get a cap, a koozie, and a t-shirt. So believe me, it'll be good
I'll set you up.
Get that out there to people. Now, having said that, and I'm going to ask you very, very carefully, because I know that we're about to play some bad music, but do you have anything else in the can? Anything new on the way?
There's about 12 more songs that had just been written, and Paul and I are going over them, fine-tuning them. And I think everybody's going to be pretty excited when they hear the sound of this. As we've always tried to keep Lefroy with the idea you don't know what we're going to do next. And we found it with our friends, not just in New Zealand, but also over in the UK, Germany, and Finland, and so on, and as well as America. They sit there and they come back to us and say, we always enjoy that is something different and refreshing that we didn't expect to hear. And so our new stuff is going to keep going with that tradition. We do still have a couple in the can from our last recording sessions that we haven't released, but I'm not sure whether we're going to or whether we're going to put the new stuff on. But I'll tell you, Grant, I'm sure you guys are going to love it, and it's pretty refreshing.
Barry, I can't wait. I really, really can't. But I do have a question for you. A band that I grew up literally playing on the radio and absolutely admired over the years and years and years of playing it, Bad Company. Now, why did you choose that? I would have thought, to be very honest with you, it would have been Holy Water.
Well, I love Paul Rogers. I loved his stuff that he did with Free, as well as Bad Company. And I grew up with Bad Company. And I loved the sound. And I saw where I could add a little bit more orchestration to it and kind of make it ours. And of course, our Paul Suzanka, his voice doing our version of it really kind of, I don't think took anything away from what Paul Rogers did, but kind of added into it. And we sat there too. we released the lyric video, but we thought about releasing another video that was kind of a tongue-in-cheek kind of thing with a little bit of comedy on it, and that still might be coming up. So we'll see what happens there. But we just love the sound, and Grant, like yourself, yeah, we grew up with Florida, we grew up with Bad Company, and Molly Hatchet, all that kind of stuff, and we're rockers at heart.
You are not wrong there, my friend. You are so not wrong. In fact, I think you've got me nailed right there. Joining us live today is Barry Lefroy from the band Lefroy out of Alabama, or LA, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been back and forth. I'm not in Alabama, I'm in Los Angeles.
There you go. I remembered. I really did. You're right here at Galaxy. Here is Lefroy's version, Bad Company. Oof, gosh, it's getting hot in here. It really is.
No, it's just you.
Oh, it's just me.
Talking.
Like
It's
my old
making
age
you
or something
hot.
coming up. I'm
No,
getting,
talking's making you hot.
talking's making me hot. Okay.
How's the weather down there?
It's wet. It's absolutely persisting down outside right now.
It's 59 Fahrenheit.
It's 59 Fahrenheit, is it? Okay, it is too.
It's cold.
Well,
59 Fahrenheit, that's it?
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, but
I-
a lot of
We did love it
Americans-
there. We have such fond memories of the time we spent together, so that's great.
Stop lying.
What's that?
Stop lying. Americans seem to think that we're tropical because we're on islands. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we're not. We're closer to the pole than you'd think, and we get all of that coming via Australia as well.
Well,
So
we don't get snow, but we get
we don't.
rain.
Well, not here we don't. But
No.
believe me, where I went to university,
20 miles away we do.
we got knee-high snow. It was horrible, white stuff. Yeah. I see.
Well, here we get our winter for snow lasts about a week. Usually, and then at the end of it, it's 70, 75 degrees.
Oh, look.
So,
Okay. Well, where we are right now, the closest thing we get to snow, white stuff all over the ground, would be hail.
Frost.
gotcha.
It would be about as close as we get to it. I tried to get away from that stuff as far away as I possibly could.
Well, Grant, I'm from Canada originally.
Yeah, I
Last
know.
thing I want to do is see snow.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah, absolutely. I fully understand, Barry. I'm with you there. What do you think if we're going to India? Because it's nice?
Well, it's warm.
It's warm.
There are nice places there. Very busy. Too many people.
Hey, look, the British are freaking out right now. They're expecting to get 40 degrees. Those alabaster people are going to burn. They're having another Prime Minister. This is 7 in 10 years. That's weird.
That's amazing.
It is. Yeah, the other one resigned just 2 days ago. Hell.
I know, I follow that. Just amazing.
You better tell him because he can't hear anything.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. Today, joined by Barry Lefroy from the band Lefroy out of LA, Alabama. You choose. We'll figure it out as we go. Barry, it's been an absolute pleasure catching up with you again, my friend. It really, really has. And will you come back again in the near future?
I will, and thanks for having us. It's always a pleasure to be with you guys.
I love you. I really, really do. And I can't wait to get the next Lefroy drop. Literally, I'm looking forward to it. I really am. You've got my mouth watering right now. And having said that, I would love to be able to catch up with you again and Miss Leslie in India. I'm sure you'd be well at home over there. We'll take good care of you for sure. Anyway, having said that, don't go anywhere, my friend, because Barbara's going to want to take a couple of pickies and other people and everything like that. So just stay right there and we'll have a little chat as well. And in the meantime, for everybody else, join myself and Barbara tomorrow morning just after 5 o'clock. Barbara says sometime between 5 and 5:30 until 10 in the morning for the best indie artist in the world. And believe me, 110% Galaxy artists. We love playing them. You love listening to them. Let's get it on. See you tomorrow morning. Happy radio, everyone.